So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Romance of the Three Kingdoms 14, aka Entirely Too Long and Complicated of a Title. I'm your host, Lore Runner, as opposed to Archie and Gaia. Before we move forward, this is kind of a weird one. I do want to say shoutouts and thank you to Vigilant, Narset6691, Games and Goals, Lore Reloaded, Final Cloud, X9071 Strife, Guinevere, Tizara, Claude Anderson, Exem, Arthist, Saldir, Rayan Kukiro, Stringer, Migraine Man, Loner, Rit, Jesse Ward, The Little Billy, Korgoth, Chaotic Danny, Jesse's Mask, Mr. Red, Captain Golfwang, Diesel Edge, Regibrock, Nami, Ciela _, Drunk Killorn, and not only the person who put this on the list, but also our majority shareholder by a factor of like 90%, which is Venters. Thank you, all of you. Very, very much appreciate. So, without any further ado, we are going to interrupt for a sub. I don't understand the question, Pika. Oh, speaking of which, I do need to update the upcoming page to show that we're on this game now. But if you paid attention, the upcoming page already said that we were playing this immediately after Suikoden. But thank you, Zeiss. I have already put that down for Horizon 2. Much obliged. So, there's actually some interesting historical baggage and information on this one, but the only thing that matters to me is how much of this game I have any history with. Or, I guess, this franchise. Now, most of you are probably more familiar with this series, thanks to its slightly more well-known little cousin, known as the Dynasty Warriors series, or Dynasty Warriors, if you prefer, which is a long-going series that started a genre. I know we call it Musou games, but that's dumb. I call them Dynasty Warrior games because they're Dynasty Warrior games. So, now those are much more, how do I put this? There's a much more Fast and the Furious version of this thing, but it is still a Gaiden series, and it just kind of branched off into being its own thing. Don't worry, we're going to play as Lu Bu. But before we do move forward, and I'm curious what Ventures thinks of this when he sees this on the VOD, you might ask, do I have any history with this game? Other than the Dynasty Warrior things, the answer is, surprisingly, yes. Because I played this game. How many of you have played this game? Actually, I got a better question. How many of you have heard of this game or seen this game? Yeah, that's how far back Romance of the Three Sagas go. That is an NES game, if it's not obvious. That is Romance of the Three Kingdoms 1. And I actually did play that back in the day. It was a rental. I don't own it still to this very day. And what's funny, though, is after playing that copy, I actually got a hold of another copy of the game years later on the SNES, another rental, which is, I actually don't remember which number. I should have looked it up. But it was Romance of the Kingdoms, Three Kingdoms, something else. It's the SNES version of the same. In fact, I can look it up here real quick. Give me a sec, because there's been a couple of these, as we've already talked about. Let's see here. Looks like looks like it would have been 3. It would have been 3 or 4. Although apparently 2 was ported to the SNES, but 3 came out on the SNES, and 4 also came out. So it was 3 or 4. I'm not sure which. But one of those 2 I actually played on the SNES. And then I just sort of didn't know the series kept going. In fact, what happened to me was I became aware of the Dynasty Warrior series, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And, played several of those for several years. And then kind of got bored of them because, honestly, I'm not a huge fan of Dynasty Warriors. Because I think that, for the most part, they don't do enough to make it interesting. Go ahead, flame me, it's okay. Because what then ended up happening is I came across a game called Sengoku Basara 3. Which is, let's call it the Japanese Dynasty Warriors. And that game's awesome, by the way. And that showed me that you can actually make a Dynasty Warrior games that's, good. So I was like, oh, sweet. And from there, I drifted into a couple of others, including Hyrule Warriors and Dragon Quest Warriors and a couple other ones. But you get the overall point. So I've kind of drifted in and out of that franchise, but then when Venters suggested Romance of the Three Kingdoms 14, I was actually confused what he was talking about. Because I didn't realize that this game series had been going on for so long that it had 14 editions. This is especially impressive since all of these games, to some extent or another, cover the same particular section of history, the Romance of the Three Kingdoms era, right? Well, actually, it turns out, because I did my homework, it actually covers two separate eras. One is the real-life historical record, which may or may not be true. Let's not get into that. And the other is the definitely romanticized and fictional account. So, the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, what in other words, the actual fictional one, and the Records of the Three Kingdoms, and both of those have kind of been used part and parcel in order to make this franchise. So we'll see what we think of it. I admit I have no expectations walking in whatsoever. This is probably going to be a strategy game, based just on context clues. But that's all I got. Here's what the sound sounds like. Oh, by the way, one last little tidbit. If you're familiar with the Sengoku Basara, the Sengoku Jidai, this is the Chinese that, historically speaking. So, you see this? Nice English. That's cool. It wasn't English when I fired up this game, which actually freaked me out for just a little bit, because I was like, oh god, it doesn't have English. You'll notice, by the way, we only have two options for voices. Japanese or Chinese. So... Alright, so let's turn down... There we go. Hopefully that'll be a little bit better. Let's do the tutorial, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's see how the tutorial is. Oh yeah, by the way, sorry, one other thing. I'm gonna get all of the the pronunciations wrong, like all of them. And I don't care, okay? I'm sorry. I'm stupid. Moving on. I've never even heard a Samurai Warrior speak up. But I probably wouldn't want to review Dynasty Warriors, because, as I said, the series is kind of boring after a certain point. So we're finally at Pingwang. Pingwang. You know what? I'm just not gonna read it. You can read it for yourself. Also, is it just me, or is the game forcing it to not be in 4x3? The bigger banquet, the better. Well, okay. I don't like that pseudo-animated artwork. Yep, it's forcing 16:9. Interesting. Our goal is to unify the great land of China. By unify, of course, I mean conquer. There are a number of things we must do. Don't you mean Western Taiwan? So a few things become vital. Gold, supplies, and troops. Okay. First goal is to gather gold, supplies, and troops. Pay attention to the land your city controls. Cities are made up of areas. Each area has a core center. These cores acquire income, so to raise income, develop the areas you control. Income is really low. In fact, we have no troop income at all. You have to develop them, handled by an overseer, so choose area government from base command domestics. From the base command domestics. Okay. That is a big map. Either way, I'd rather review more of their side games, like Hyrule Warriors, or... I guess that's it, Pika. So, it looks like we're forced into 16 by 9. Well, let's deal with that really quick then. Let's shuffle up here. Wow, look at all those pluses and minuses. That's impressive. I'm going to go ahead and admit total ignorance here, by the way. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I actually have studied this point of history, but not in so many years that it's not even worth noticing. So... let's go with that one. There we go. Yep, it's forcing 16 by 9. Whatever. That sucks. We'll just do that then. Oh man, I'm just so into Gundam. You have no idea. And no, that was Star Trek Online. No, that doesn't make sense. What was that? It was the last 16 by 9 game we played. Oh, whatever. Okay, I don't mean to be negative, but is anybody else getting the very serious vibe of a mobile games interface so far? I'm not sure, Blade Travel. Was Tales of Arise 16 by 9? I don't remember. What's this commerce, agricultural, and barracks stuff? I mean, that's income, dude. And what's with the Dragon Quest music? So, hold up. Strength increases your barracks income. Intellect increases your commerce income. And politics increases your agricultural income. No, I'm pretty sure it is the other way around. Although, that's actually an interesting question. Let's look it up, shall we? Who was first? So, Romance of the Three Kingdoms came out in 1985 in Japan. Dragon Quest came out in 1986. There you go. Proof positive. Dragon Quest has been cribbing on Romance of the Three Kingdoms all these years long.
Makaseo!
They might have the same composer, which would make a lot more sense.
Kite kure.
Okay. So we burn resources every turn, but we gain resources every month. Each turn, development experience rises. After experience reaches a certain amount, the level will then increase. Hey, Saber for wife. You know what? You're right. Since we can't have voice acting in English, let's just change it to Chinese. Why not? Doesn't change anything. Seriously, is anyone else bothered by that? Oh my goodness, Hazardous, that's amazing! Is the voice acting good? How could I know? There's a specific term for it, and I forget what it is. It's not quite a three-dimensional model, but it's more than a two-dimensional model. They do this weird, like, mesh warping to pseudo-animate it. Like, there, right there. So it's tutorializing for me how to take suggestions from my advisors, right? I'm amused because the suggestion that pops up for the tutorial is burn the enemy. Let us burn down Cao Cao's army. Yeah. These suggestions are amazing. I love getting suggestions from my advisors. Oh my gosh. Eventually, I would like to listen to a large number of suggestions. Buddy? Oh, it totally looks like a mobile game, Flagant. I'm trying really hard not to judge it too harshly, because this looks a lot like a mobile game. Like the interface, and the art style, and the pseudo 3D approach, and the total blurring of the screen every time the other windows pop up. This is mobile game, in terms of presentation. It's bugging the crap out of me. We haven't seen a lot of actual gameplay yet. We're still in the tutorial, which is why I'm not judging it too harshly, but that doesn't put me in a positive mood. Oh yeah, before we go any further, who wants to talk about the DLCs this game has? Let's see. So there's a whole bunch of them. There are, of course, 2 season passes. Chronicles for War mode. Okay, so that looks like a battle, so that's okay. Event sets. I don't even know what that is. Let's look at this here. Ah, so there's scenarios. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. What else we got here? What? So you can add difficulty options. Right. Some cosmetic stuff, some cosmetic stuff. Officer data. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's new graphics. It's new faces. So again, cosmetics. Yeah, there's 42, by the way, DLCs. But let's see what this is, because this has me curious. That's what I thought. So, you may or may not have noticed this game has an editor, as most 4X games of some type or another happen to have. This has 4 editors. All of them cost $5 each. All right, hang on. So the first editor allows you to edit historical officers. In other words, the people, the heroes, whatever you want to call it. I guess they just call them officers in this one. The second editor allows you to edit the background music as the game is playing. Hang on. Third editor allows you to edit forces, cities, and areas, the map, in other words. Hang on, one more. Fourth and final editor allows you to create specialties, which I don't know what those are. Although those specialties require another DLC to use them. Requires the Diplomacy and Strategy Expansion Pack Bundle. Which comes with the Season Pass too. So you could just buy Season Pass to... Okay. What does the Season Pass come with? Let's just get this out of the way. It's $30, by the way. Which is more than I paid for the game. So that comes with scenario. One of the editors, the fourth editor, the one where you could edit the specialties. Officer sets, chronicle modes, events. But not the thing that allows you to use the edited scenario. Oh, no, never mind. There it is. So, okay. So if you just buy the season pass for $30, the second season pass, not the first one, because what is life? Then you gain access to the ability to edit specialties, whatever those are, the ability to use specialties, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah, I think we've made our point here. So, let's go ahead and give out some negatives. Negatives. When we get to reviewing, like, any Paradox game, we're going to have to really have a discussion. Not on if we're giving it negatives. On how many. Because that's going to be a discussion. Because it's not as linear as, for example, what we just discussed. So that should be fun. Yeah, like I said, Paradox games are going to be a conversation. Because a lot of those DLCs are actually really meaty. There's some good stuff in them. But they're also effectively mandatory. And expensive. Should be able to hold a banquet now. It's been a month. Oh my god, that's so okay. You know, one of the reasons this particular approach to not animation bothers me? Look at the guy on the right there. Now, you might not be able to see it because of how small the stream is. But I want you to look at his forehead. And if you look at his forehead, you'll see how his forehead is stretching and shrinking as it's warping the mesh of the graphic to try and make it look like he's floating up and down. If you look at his mouth, you can see how his teeth are basically gelatin as they're kind of just going up and down like this. So, that's terrible. Look forward to seeing what kind of banquet this will become. What a lively banquet that's turned into. I wish I could see it in the background instead of you three assholes. Cool drink after long days of work. There's nothing better. People are raising their voices in thanks. All thanks to Brother's hard work. Of course. I wasn't called a prodigy for nothing, you knew. Sure thing, Liu Bei. Not to be confused with Lu Bu. Different person. We'll make this place into a city that doesn't lose to the other two places. Oh, that Liu Bei. Looks like they've gotten better. Okay. I've obtained ancient officers. Okay, well, we've learned how to build stuff in the city. Let's go march and suppress some people. Like you do. That is literally headache-inducing. I've gotten used to these domestic chores. To get used to this in such a short time, I guess Brother really did used to be called a prodigy. Looks like your glib tongue hasn't changed a bit. Where have I heard this bell-like voice before? Who is it? Who said that? Anyone who tries to mess up this banquet is going to deal with me. It's me! You? What brings you here? You've been in my thoughts since I saw you again during the Yellow Turban Rebellion. When I heard you become governor of this place, I couldn't help but come to visit you again. But the fact that you were called a prodigy, I had no idea. I mean, there's always some room for growth. Look how quickly I learned to administer a city. Gems will shine after being polished. Yep, you're a gem, all right. Look at your face. He has such a punchable face. The guy in the middle. Since you're going that far, I guess I'll guide your studies a little more. What am I going to do? What a blessed opportunity. There's absolutely no reason to refuse. I think so, too. Go ahead and clean up the banquet. So, how do you make this place prosperous? Through area development. Actually, that isn't wrong, but it isn't everything. You can also just increase the land you control. I can just conquer! The more areas you have, the greater your income will be. Isn't that so? You're absolutely right, and I understand that, but how do I go about increasing the areas I control? There are a number of ways. Using your army is the most basic, of course. You just move your troops in an area and take control of it. If you control the core at the center of area, you gain control of the area, and then you receive income from it. I see. All I have to do is take control of it. But I really don't know how to organize my armies. Don't worry, I will teach you. First, pull up the options menu and see if you can turn off that frickin' blur. Oh my god, that is an absence of options, isn't that? Wow. Uh-huh. Okay. We're just gonna let that be alone then, shall we? March! An army moves and marches on its stomach. Oh my god, I would believe that. New DLC, get rid of the depth of field effect. No more blur? No more problem. Just $2. 1 second. I'm looking something up really quick. Give me a second. Although that's not positive. So I'm looking up how to remove depth of field, right? First 3 results are reviews that all say that the game has no depth to it. We shall see. Not what I wanted, though. Okay, what do we got here? Nothing. Yeah, the depth is all blurred. Whatever. I've decided to take the field myself. Oh, there's more information we've shown. I will lead everyone to control of the land. It seems more like bad luck than good, but, well, whatever. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if the Romance of the Three Kingdoms series drifted into mobile, but I don't actually know. Hey, you know what? Let's look it up. Hang on. I had that list of the games earlier. Let's find out. So this one is on PS4 and Windows only. That's actually interesting. Previous one was PS3, PS4, Xbone, and Windows, and the Switch. Previous one to that was the Vita. But hang on. As I scroll up here, it looks like none of these have been on mobile. That's interesting. Good, but interesting. And yeah, so far I think we've only heard one song. What do you want to bet? We have to buy the Battleground, the BGM DLC to really do anything about the music. It's okay. We have alternate methods to get music playing, but that's something to keep in mind. I hope not, but whatever. So, okay. So yes, we want as many troops as possible. Okay, this is starting to irritate me. I've got to be blind. Several times now they keep referencing the width of the troops, which makes sense. There's a lot of logic to a troop formation having width. But I don't see the width on the screen. Like, where's the width stat? Maybe it's the dots? Unfortunately, I'm stuck in tutorial land, so I can't play with it to find out. If it's the dots, that would make some sense. That would also mean we're capped at a width of 5. It hasn't started deploying, has it? Don't be in such a rush. You haven't selected a target, have you? Can we... Okay. You cannot give units commands during the advancement phase, but you can tell them what to do once they encounter things. So, enemy contact, allow or disallow retreat. What are we, Hitler? Allow pursuit, or allow post commands. Apparently, we're just the commissar, just standing back there with the pistol, ready to go. I like how he's freaking out that the units he's running haven't moved forward yet. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I think you're right about the 5 things, because notice we're literally grabbing 5 hexes as we move. in a wave.
我有事禀告。
Right on! It's been captured! He said that. I didn't make that up. Merely suppressing an area isn't going to give the best results. Use the word possession. We use the word possession to show how many areas you've conquered, and the higher it is, the more income that flows in. Since you're already on the field, take this chance to completely cover the land yours and take full possession. However, all these detailed commands are certainly taxing. Isn't there something that would make this easier? Order your unit to conquer the area.
怎么了？明白了。
Go forth, my minions. Remember, if you retreat, I'll shoot you. And I'll charge you for it.
我有事禀告。
I'm just picturing how much of the like they're probably, he even mentioned we're getting supplies sent to us from the town, but I like to think that we're eating off the land too, as armies usually did back in the day. So I want you to imagine how much devastation and just, you know, that kind of terrain we're leaving in our wake here. Close. Dynasty Warriors is an offshoot of this, Mr. Treeman. So, logical to think that. Started as a Gaiden game and then turned into its own franchise kind of a deal. We did it! I have taken over the entire area. Both possession and income are rising. Well done. Another thing, setting up an area overseer can allow them to conquer surrounding areas each turn. Looks like combining army units and an area overseer allows me to effectively take control. All you have to do is conquer the areas surrounding the nearby area. I brought a few people that you know. It's some new person. Shouldn't... Okay. I don't mean to make fun, but I like how we're all talking like this is high school. I'll do my best to go conquer for Master. I'm sure glad that you're here to help me. Oh, right.
和煦。明白了。
Get to conquering. Really? I can't... Okay. Okay, there we go. Sorry. I was stuck in a menu. Silly me. All your troops. Just giving all the troops. We're just going to empty it out here. I wasn't expecting the double confirm there. Go forth, my minions. In the name of who are we fighting for?
听我说，
Who are we fighting for? For Jaula! For the sister of the Kufma!
请确认。
Oh, our income actually kind of sucks right now. Hang on. See if we can fix that a little bit. Oh, we don't even have it. Fix it! Wow, his int is 33. His politics is 22. Oh, whatever.
好的。 请确认。
Delicious land. Anybody else already tired of this song? I don't mean to sound negative, but seriously. I'm gonna let it go until we're out of the tutorial, and then we're gonna turn it off if it keeps being like this.
听我说，
Wow, we are hemorrhaging money right now. Alright, peasants, I'm gonna need all your money. But you already took all our money. Yeah, I'm gonna need the rest of it. But... No buts! Give me your money! Don't make me make the salt joke again. Yes, Chancellor Jaula requires more money for her super weapon. I hope she's never in the game again. Let's see what happens if we do this. Trying to see if we can lower our upkeep right now. Because we got 3 armies we're fielding in the field right now, and that's got to be expensive. That's a good point, Pancakes. Can't argue that. Is it a little bit cheaper? It is. Okay, good. What's with the... Oh, God! We're under assault! We're still in the tutorial. Yeah, Shihali. They're sending quantum torpedoes. It really is Jaula! I was joking. No. Why? Why would you do this to me, Jaula? Oh, he's done, isn't he? Yeah, he has no orders. Help do that. Speed it up a little bit, would you? Yeah, we're doing the age-old tradition of most strategy games. Painting the map. Yeah, this is taking a minute. Okay, at this point, honestly, let's just send all 3 armies to speed this up a little bit. Have all the troops. Go conquer. Yes. Yes. Go.
将士们，
Shut up!
争了！
Get off my screen. You frickin' just warped, muted creep. God. I swear to God. I had to come from the capital city to help you conquer this snot. What are you two doing? You're fired. Yay, abundant harvests of what I'm going to assume is rice. Sure as hell doesn't look like rice. How could this be? Even that didn't work. We weren't able to fulfill the goal in the time period. What? Oh my god, we failed the tutorial.
"期待各位的奋战。
You know what? Hold up. Just for the moment. We'll turn it back on. Let me turn the volume way down so I don't kill everyone's ears, and let's get something a little bit more high pace going.
"有什么事吗？交给我吧。 我有事禀告。 听我说，
Oh my God, Golvai! I don't even want to hear it. Over here. Oh, it won't even let me. Ironically, I do not, Crow. We talked about that earlier. I studied it a while ago, but ultimately, the one era that really struck my attention was the Sengoku Jidai, as opposed to the Three Kingdoms. Yes, I know, different country, but that's my point.
德系。明白了。
Also, I'm pretty sure the timeline there is completely different. Don't quote me on that. I'm actually going to send him with only a couple troops. I have an idea here.
争！ 即刻出征！
I like how demolish is one of the stats there. Just yum 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 yum. Now let's look up some things here, shall we? I noticed that too, but didn't really do much about it. Yeah, while we're here, make sure we don't go bankrupt while this is happening. I mean, I know he sucks at money, but we kind of need money. So, go make money happen. Yeah, there's just this one little dinky little fishing port there, which has a lot of adjacent things, but I don't know what that means yet, so we'll figure that out eventually. Okay, so Romance of the 3rd Century, Three Kingdoms, is... Oh, that's way back, 170 AD. 170 to 280. Whereas the Sengoku period was 1600s. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I know there's a bit of a gap, so that's why I was curious. Go, my minions. Sweep everything in my name. Well, the tutorial specifically mentions the Yellow Turban incident. So after that, but I don't know when the actual game starts. You. Go there. Conquer. I mean, there's the state of the map, if that helps. I can't zoom out more, unfortunately. There, I was just saying, it's there somewhere. Way down there. They... Get on it. Get on it. Whoop. Sorry. Forgot it was on random. Good song, but yeah. Here, let's get, oh, I don't know. Did we do it? Nope. What are we missing up here? Jesus Christ. Get on it, people! I'm gonna fail the frickin' tutorial again. Yeah, this is literally the music that they heard in 1900 AD. Did we do it? Or did we fail again? Oh, Jesus! Okay, we made it. We did it. You cannot let your guard down. It would be nice to remain at peace, but don't say stuff like that. It's bad luck. Is there something I know about? Actually, I heard the remnants of the Yellow Turban Army have been acting suspiciously near Nanpi. That sentence structure. Wow. Next. Let's turn that off. Shuffle. Our territory has grown and the drinks are great. What more could you possibly want out of life? Oh my god, it's the Yellow Turban Army. What? The Yellow Turban Army? Wait. With the amount you've been drinking, I can't let you go out alone. Looks like you two are raring to go. What's going on? This is a great opportunity. I'll teach you about battle. Yes, Liu Bei. Or however you pronounce your name. Let's talk about battle. Which you, Liu Bei, would have never heard of before. It's this new concept. We just invented it. It's this thing called battle. When you say that's right, this battle's gonna be a piece of cake. It's a string. Hey, it even took longer for me to start than I thought, Ventures. By a whole hour. I gave you 1 extra hour. That's not on purpose, but... Hi, Ventures. They look strong, but if you pay attention, they're an enemy you can beat. Alright, well, let's play some Galaxy Man music. Okay, that doesn't fit. Let's play Metal Man. Okay. And use the auto form. For assault! Siege, demolishing, maneuvering, and conquering. Nice, actually. Okay. He's fish, which is something that I would like to see what it actually does, please. Doesn't actually say. Oh, well. Shut up, Ventures! I don't want to hear about how I failed the previous tutorial. Oh my god. I ran out of turns. It took them so long to conquer, to claim the squares, that I ran out of turns. And I'm pretty sure this is a scenario-based game, at least in terms of the tutorials. So, it's constructed like any scenario is, which means there's usually a turn cap. Yeah. Anyways. Not super impressed with the tutorial so far. It's very rigid. Very, forces you to do only one kind of action thing. Doesn't explain its mechanics at all. And, as I just mentioned, lets you fail with no indication that failure is even possible. Now we're going to listen to Mega Man X music, except it's 8-bit. He's reckless, so as soon as he approaches the enemy, he will immediately attack. That's so him. He's so silly. I'm almost tempted to give this a narrative positive for being so high school. I don't have a better phrase for it. This is like watching a bunch of kids in an anime, right? Except it's like that one anime where everyone's actually a country. Yeah, Warlord High. That's exactly what I feel like I'm watching here. I'm not even complaining. It's legitimately funny. Like, it's that Ventures. Every time he sees the enemy, he just immediately ignores enemies and attacks everyone. That's so Ventures. Yeah, National Italia or some... God, I don't remember the name of it. I know what I'm talking about. It's a silly one. I agree, Venters. Fun planet. That and I got sick of the in-game music. We'll have to debate what we think of the in-game music once we start the game proper. Alright, what are we doing? You. I mean, we're not in the game yet, Ventures. It's just the tutorial's pretty bad so far. Speaking of which, let's update the HUD. So I'm giving that story positive. I'm not joking. And then there's that. Okay, so. Hey, Stringent Hydra. What's going on? Hope things are going well. Hope you enjoy the VODs. Hope I'm not terrible. Okay, let's be honest, I'm terrible. But I hope, like, you know, trying to be as little terrible as possible, you know what I mean? Oh, for God's sakes. It's that light. The light shows neighboring area of effects. Oh, that's the adjacency bonus. Okay, cool. Games that do tutorials well? Super Mario World. I know. But after reanalyzing that game with full analysis mode on, that is probably the best tutorialization in gaming I have ever seen. Ever. However, there's some other stuff that's pretty high up too, including Portal 2, which also has fantastic tutorialization. But you're probably thinking something like this, right? I feel like Civ 5 had a decent tutorial. And possibly 6. But like Stellaris has most Paradox games don't really have good tutorials. They just have specific factions or roles which are good to play to get used to the game. And I'm not coming up with a lot of other stuff off the top of my head. I think one of the Endless Spaces had a decent tutorial. Master of Orion 4 had a good tutorial, sorry. It doesn't actually say his adjacency bonus, if I'm reading that correctly. Oh. That consumes joy. So you're saying I'm a corporate executive, Yada? Wow. Or a black mage in FF1. We cut off their supply line. Yeah, what does that mean? Ah, okay, so. No supply line means losing morale every turn. This is Chill Penguin, Ross. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-ba-ba-ba. I think so, Shihali, yeah. I kind of wish I could play with the interface a little bit more, but we're really limited in the tutorial. But yeah, I'm guessing because we have this line here, we have supplies. I was hoping for more info, but whatever, I suppose. Like, there's symbols and icons popping up, but the tutorial isn't telling me what those are, so I'm just kind of guessing here. There's sparks happening. It just shows they're in a linked state and perform a coordinated attack. It's when people with special bonds like sworn brothers, spouses, and confidant officers come and distant each other. They're strengthened and multiple tactics are activated. The effects are powerful enough to overturn the battle. A circle, a deep circle, or a star. Why not have a circle, a deep circle, and a triple circle if you want to show progression? There's space for it in the interface. You have to designate a controlled officer. The higher rank he rises, the more controlled officers you can appoint. Enemy of all! Listen, we're the good people, Pika. We're the good guys, definitely. No action reports. We just wiped out an entire army. I'm sure the Yellow Turban remnants at Nanpi won't stay still. Better be ready for their attack. Was that it? That was it. City suppression. There's good guys in this era. You know what? Fair. Dude, calm down. Don't get so worked up. God. Nanpi has lots of troops. In order to break open this uneasy situation, we need a warlord and an administration. Well, if you go that far, I guess we can spend some more time to strengthen our army. Alright, I appoint you warlord. Do as you see fit. Right, leave it to me. Please appoint me a warlord. So we have no expansion. That looks like our total amount we can govern, if I'm reading that correctly. There's our warlord slot. I don't know what that is. And we have a battle support, schemes, domestics, and personnel thing. Yeah, I learned how to play CK2 by streaming it and asking my viewers to teach me how to play it. Same with EU4. It actually worked out really well. I learned a lot about how to play both games. Says a lot about the game's built-in tutorials, but, you know. I appoint you my warlord. Reduce the effects of all battle policies. Costs 4. His doctrine is noble, because he's a dick. His policy is to strengthen the armed forces. He's also the battle department. Int of 75, that's surprisingly high. Okay, do I have to hit auto-select? Is that forced upon me? I can't wait to work on loyalty and keeping people non-evil, and appointing Pika as my senior officer, having Pika executed for betraying me. You know, fun stuff. In this chaotic world of 1900 AD, you never know when or which large force will attack you. First, let's construct some buildings and build up our defenses. Then we can attack the enemy. That's actually a good idea, Yada. Who wants to be my primary executioner? I'd make it Venters, but I think Venters is roaming off to get food. And actually, you know what? Venters should be the person trying to kill me because he hates the fact that I don't like games he makes me... What are the other two games, Venters? So you're not there. Okay. I'm assign myself. The rest of this doesn't really matter. Apparently I need to be this many, so we'll go ahead and do that. I wish to build an arrow tower and a music tower, which increases morale. They play Mega Man music. Ah, that's right, Greedfall and New Dawn. Okay, in my defense, Greedfall was just... Nobody saw that coming. Nine days to build. Effect. Damage. Hi, Sean. Oh, we're almost out of Mega Man X music.
请支持我刘备。
Alright, surely you know which song this one is. It's fine, Pika. The peasant, they're just peasants. What are they gonna do about it? Bleed on me?
我有事禀告。
I mean, again, I thought I'd like Greedfall. I was excited about Greedfall. I'm gonna laugh if I really like this game. We'll break the curse, Venters, by golly.
确认。
Even though I don't like the interface and I hate the tutorial. Alright, we've strengthened our defenses by adding an arrow tower. Oh my god. It's the enemy. Damn, let's switch music up here. We're about to fight the enemy.
知道了。
This song is from Nier Automata. Yeah, sure.
好消息。毫不费力。 成功了。 有我刘备在此，休想！
Talent and virtue. Damn those yellow turbans.
听我说，
I was kind of hoping for more combat, but I guess, again, we're going for more of a civ approach. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, they're screwed, so just keep killing them, please. Thank you. Oh yeah, they're turbo dead.
确认。
Now we take Nun P, I guess. Although, we need to refill our troops, because holy crap. I'm not sure yet, Donkro. We're still in the tutorial. We've been in the tutorial for an hour and 16 minutes. That's a weird thought. Alright, so let's get my troops going again. Give me max all the soldiers. Just max. Okay, that's done. Max my soldiers out. Yeah, let's keep that going. You cannot be wounded, killed in action, or taken prisoner. Alright, let's do it. No, we're actually in tutorial. A tutorial, like full tilt. We haven't even started up a game yet. Go, my minions. Paint the earth green. I was gonna say red, but... I mean, painting it red is also acceptable if you want to. I'm okay with that. While we're here, let's make sure we get things going here. Do any of these have something other than the ability to... Yeah, okay, you. You. Or... No, yeah, just you. Yeah, get some friggin' money going. Let's put two there. Two there. There we go. We need to get troops going. Everyone, you get extra rice rations if you work for me and serve in the military. If you don't, well, what's the worst thing I could do to people who don't serve in the military? Send them. That is pretty terrible. Oh, jeez. That's actually a good question, Don Crow. One of the better management sims would be one of my first thoughts. Maybe Victoria 2 or 3 if it ever comes out. Good point. We got to overtax the rebels so we can kill them all. We are probably going to lose this fight. Yep, nope, we have lost this fight. Time to switch to sad music. Why did it have... Okay. Do I have... Should. Barely. I've heard a lot of people praise Empire Earth. I never actually played it when it came out, so I never went back to it, and I admittedly didn't like it that much, but that's true with most older RTSs, or strategy games in general, for that matter. I say, I think we just failed the tutorial again, but, you know, that's okay. That's cool. That's cool. Everything's cool. We're cool. Wait, you've never played this one, Venters? Alright. all right, actually, there. Not as well as we could be doing. Sure, since you just died in battle. It's okay, we're gonna draft all the peasants and force them to work for peanuts. Well, we almost managed it. We got them pretty low. Pushing them against the rock was actually the right idea, apparently. Didn't quite manage it, though. It's okay. I'm gonna give you a fresh army of, like, a pittance of troops. And if we count side games, there's even more than that. Yep, I care about my troops. I want to take care of them, you know what I mean? Okay, so we lost 2 armies, but we killed 3. That counts, right? I have played Banner Saga. I didn't like it. But going into the particulars would require me to literally pull it back up and replay it right now in order to really explain why. It was a lot of detail things, you know. Nothing big. Just a whole lot of little uhs about it. Over here. You.
That's all right, because I...
Dap.
期待各位的奋战。
Wait, no. Oh, Jesus. And they're dead now. They are so dead. Oh, yeah. Feel that death. Well, on the plus side, we are still draining the reserves. On the downside, we don't have many reserves either. We're having a couple of issues here. Come on. They're still pushing out troops at a decent rate, actually. We're producing 300 troops per turn, which is not too shabby. If it makes you feel any better, Ross, I want to play Persona 5 again. However, the next time I play Persona 5, there's going to be huge swaths of the game where I will do this. And that's just going to make that so much better for me. I'm going to gamble a little bit. What's wrong with Persona 5's music? I take it you weren't there for the stream of Persona 5. So, the song that's playing right now is perfectly fine. In fact, most of the music in Persona 5 is good. The problem is with the music direction. First of all, there's a specific song which is this version, but it's the one with lyrics. So, A, I don't usually like music with lyrics in general. That's just a personal thing. But B, and much worse, is the fact that when you have the roaming around town sections, aka 80% of the time you spend in the gameplay in the game, that same damn song plays over and over and over. It was, and I am not exaggerating, making it difficult for me to sleep because of how much it was bothering me, how it was just absolutely burned into my brain. Someone had taken a knife and carved that song into my brain, and I could not sleep without having music playing. Oh, it was awful. It was so bad. Like, I actually, now that I'm distant from the pain and the nightmare and the literally having trouble sleeping, I can actually look back at it and say, yeah, no, Persona 5 is a good game. I actually enjoyed it. I imagine on audit review it would actually review pretty nicely, but yikes. How are we doing in, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, keep at it, keep at it. Yeah, it was also, let's be honest, way too long of a game.
有事禀告。
Like, way too long.
哈哈哈。
See, for me, it doesn't matter if I like the song or not, with regards to that. If I can't stop hearing a song in my head, it bothers me, whatever that song is. It's one of the things I had troubles with back when I worked retail. I mean, you kind of learn to tune it out after a bit, but that doesn't make it good. I don't know, they only outnumber us by 3 to 1. We might be able to do this. But I think rather than even try, we're going to do that instead. Let the arrow tower soften them up a little bit. Oh, by a few dozen hours, no doubt. Yada. That's the other thing I don't like about Persona 5, and something I stand firm in my negative giving thereof. Persona 5 has a lot of empty text in it. Okay, so that's more for defense and maneuvering. That's for assault and sieging, which is what we probably want, so let's stick with that. Oh, Jesus, Alex, that sounds like actual hell to me.
将士们，出征了！
Yeah, if they just added a music player, honestly, a huge amount of my problems in Persona 5's music would go away, because I could just switch songs! I could just switch the music around and be like, ah, hey.
全军出击！
Hey, buddy. How you liking that arrow tower in the face? We played Royal. Although, actually, I've technically played Persona 5 and Royal, but I streamed Royal.
听我说，
Hey, Shinizaga. I'm sorry you have to put up with the same nonsense that I did, but thank you. Muchly and obliged. I will put that to Command & Conquer 3, and I'll take that as a compliment. By the way, if you wonder why I overpraise music like what's playing right now, it's because there is actually a degree of artistry, design. It's difficult to do, to make music that doesn't get old, for lack of a better way to put it. Stellaris has a lot of songs like that. Surviving Mars, which is this soundtrack, has some stuff like that. There's another game we covered recently which has something like that too. And I can't remember what it is, because I have to say hello to my mother. Yeah, no, good video game music actually is really hard to pull off. That's not a joke. And I'm not just saying that to sound elitist or whatever. Good video game music, that takes work. Even doing something like what Nobuo Uematsu did
明白了。
is hard to get across. And you're probably thinking, what about his stuff is easy? So, Uematsu and most of the Final Fantasy series usually does 3 types of music.
请确认。
Thematic, that's character or like an area. Event, obvious. And normal, you know, overworld, town, battle. So one of the most simplest forms of music construction in terms of what type of songs you need. But still, doing that properly, it's easy to mess that up. All I have to do is point to a game that messes that up, like Breath of Fire 2, to explain an example of how you can screw that up. I know. I keep pointing out Breath of Fire 2 as an example of bad game design, but what do you want from me? It does everything wrong. Anyways. Okay, how's our troops doing back here? Listen, Venters. The moment BoF 2 stops being crap is the moment I'll stop pointing out how crap it is. Almost up to a new commerce thing, then I'll switch it out. Kingdom Hearts music is legit, but usually badly directed. It helps that Yoko Shimomura is amazing. Like, hold up. Since we've kind of muted the in-game music, give me a sec, because I actually got this up here. So, Kingdom Hearts music, in my opinion, does two types of music best. So I mentioned the three categories, the typical categories. Kingdom Hearts usually doesn't do particularly good event music, because most of its event music is silly stuff or ridiculous stuff or whatever, and it doesn't quite nail. But it does do two types of music very well. One is the typical stuff, boss area, etc., and the other is character stuff. So, for example, yeah, character music. Oh, there's some good character themes in Kingdom Hearts. Just some really good ones. So, why don't we have you just deal with this for right now? And I think, yeah, that's what I want to do. My favorite song in all of Final Fantasy? Can anyone guess what it is before I share it? Okay, so before you go conquering some more, do me a favor, head up. Let's see, so it's what? 2 tiles? Let's go here. Right there. And I want you to build an arrow tower right there. How's our troops coming? Coming. How's our... 2 more turns. 2 more turns and then we'll switch. Don't do it, Nemesis. Don't give in to the dark side. To Xanarkin is a fantastic song. It's not really a I'll listen to it on its own right song. But it is absolutely... that song, if you remember, got a positive by itself. That intro is amazing. Good! Exclamation mark. Taking it easy today? Or doing a bunch of activities? Question mark. So they're building the arrow tower, and 2 more turns on that. Or rather, 1 more turn on that. The worst FF soundtrack is 3, no question. I don't even have to think about that. FF3 has a lot of generic music and a lot of bad music. It wasn't until the Pixel remaster I could even tolerate most of the songs in it. I know what you're thinking, but there's some really good songs in FF3. Yes, there are. And then there's the other 80% of the soundtrack. So this is an amazing music, but someone asked for my favorite FF song, so... a lot of officers right now. We'll see what we can do with that. The Arrow Tower will be done next turn. Favorite Chrono Trigger song? Let me think about that. The FF that has the best overall OST is 6, followed very closely by 4.
有什么事吗？
Let's back. Okay, hold on. Can I repair that? I can! Yeah, go repair that. Favorite Chrono Trigger song? Why don't I just play all 3? That going there, we're ignoring that. What's with this port? I want to take that port at some point. You know what? Hang on.
有什么事吗？
You, go take that port.
交给我吧。
Yeah, most Final Fantasies have at least a good soundtrack. It's quite the exception when they don't. Like FF13 too.
我有事禀告。
You heard me. Uh-oh. That's not good for Harvest. Nope. Wish I could pull up this screen a little bit quicker than that, but whatever. Okay, it's gonna take forever. Lore Week will never return, probably. Ironically, we do have Gamescom, I think, later this month. The German one, I believe. So we might actually have something to cover. Did you see? Oh, they were announcing something. Oh, what's the company? Hang on. FF12 has very unusual soundtrack in that it's really good, but mostly as atmospheric music. This is something I've talked about a lot. It's not the kind of music you want to just sit and listen to. It's the kind of music that works perfectly for the areas, right? For the places it's playing in. Like, it's atmospheric music. It's good stuff. Here it is. So, the studio that made the 2 Subnautica games is putting out a strategy game, which they're announcing at whatever the event is in a few weeks. I am watching the crap out of that, because I'm very curious what kind of strategy game that studio is going to make. Enjoy dinner, Ventures. Alright, now that he's gone, this game gets 37 negatives to story for not being the Sengoku Goku Jedi.
请确认。
So my second favorite Chrono Trigger song, or rather my other favorite Chrono Trigger song,
听我说，
we are still in the tutorial, yes. Yeah, you saw this one coming. If you can guess the third one, I'll be a little impressed. Gosh, I'm not sure I have one, Crow. There's a bunch of really cool ones. I do admit a fondness for the boring one, aka Ieyasu. Also, Hideaki.
听我说，
Well, thank you, KR Decade. Thank you very, very much for the sub.
我有事禀告。
I'm glad you like the Lord of the Rings ruminations. I actually poured a lot of myself into those ones. That was a crunch. But it was wonderful to cover them, and I really enjoyed the whole experience. I'm glad you liked it. If you want to put that sub towards funding a future run, please let me know. But either way, I appreciate the support. Okay, so now we got all sorts of adjacency bonuses here. We should just go conquer everything. Just take all this neutral land. That would actually be really funny, wouldn't it? Alright, We have enough now. Is there anything... Is that about to happen? Let me double check something. There's gotta be a fast way to open this. Nope. Okay, that's gonna take forever. Alright. In that case... Let's go and get a mega army going. Mega army! Let's go with Goose for this. Yeah. Commit. Cold Steel? Well, as it happens, there is a Cold Steel block on the books. Although we've already done one Cold Steel rumination, so I won't redo that one. But the other three would get one after we do the audit, or the review, rather. So I'll put that towards the Trails of Cold Steel. So anyways, this is my other favorite Chrono Trigger song. I could actually just sit and gush about this song and analyze and construct it. This is a song... I will do this when we review Chrono Trigger. This is an astonishingly well-constructed song. It's also one of my favorite boss musics in general, and final boss musics in particular, ever. Tips for Breath of the Wild and not getting overwhelmed. One of the things you can do is mix up events. Maybe go do a main story quest thing, then hit a town and do some side quests, then go do some shrines, then just do some exploring, and kind of loop, you know? That way you're not doing one thing over and over. Nothing is as well constructed as Dancing Mad, but in all honesty, this is probably the second best well-constructed boss songs I can point to. Like, this song literally has the heroes and Lavos in opposition to each other in musical format, for God's sakes. That's the heroes playing the main theme of Chrono Trigger, and that's Lavos playing Lavos' theme. I mean, come on. See if we can pull them out here. They do not want to sally out to fight us, do they? After doing it twice and getting all of their armies lost, that's probably why. Thank you, Nemesis. Level 1 task plug. I should make that a frickin' thing. In fact, actually, hang on. My favorite music in Ocarina? Off the top of my head, it would probably be the Forest Temple. Oh yeah, avoid Lionels. They're mean. Good advice. One second. Sorry, I'm just laughing at some of the old stuff that's on the books. There we go. Come on, YouTube.
In the hopes that that would actually...
Shut up. There. There. Someone do me a favor. Type in !RTH. See what happens. Perfect. Someone else do me a favor. Type out !TAS. T-A-S. Excellent. Okay, that's all set up. Sorry for the delay. But now it's just there. It wasn't really satisfying Yada, but then again, I felt really bad for him.
我有事禀告。请遵命令。攻击！大功圣贤！我有事禀告。
Yeah, I'd ask you what my favorite song is in Lufia, but you know the answer to that. Everybody knows the answer to that. It's actually my favorite song of all time. We just failed the tutorial, but for taking too long. You know what? I'm good. Let's start a new game. Yeah, back. So, I refuse to buy stuff on eBay as a matter of principle and policy. Alright, let me start with that. But let me check Amazon. Yeah, I've been burned a little bit too much on eBay, and eBay's a little bit too unregulated. Amazon, by contrast, has, I know this is going to sound strange, Amazon going for it, which means if an individual person decides to try and screw me over, I can, and have, reached out to Amazon and say, hey, they screwed me over, and Amazon will say, I got you, fam. And they'll refund and deal with it. There's a security to it. A near absolute security, I might add. Everything else, It's really a damn shame, because Amazon treats its employees so terribly, and treats its customers really well. You know what I mean? Superstar, blah, 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 blah. So I'm trying to figure out where the Lunar Series games sit in relation to each other here, and that's not helping any. Okay, so there's Eternal Blue is actually the second game. Oh, right, it is the second game. You didn't. Okay, all right. So Lunar 2 is only $700. By the way, favorite Lufia 2 song. Hang on, I'm seeing if there's another copy. Give me a second, give me a second. I mean, the thing is, Amazon is a dice roll. That's the problem, actually. You could get some decent stuff. Would that be too expensive? So I also refuse to pay more than $60 for a game for stream. It's another policy I implemented a couple of years ago, I think, at this point. So... hold up. Japan only. Damn. I thought we'd found a loophole. That's a shame. Yeah, no. I'm gonna go ahead and veto it. I'll update the veto page right now. I do, yes, Bella. I usually wishlist any game that's in the list that is likely to be funded. And yeah, I just watch for sales and grab them then. Veto list updated. Thank you, Harriet. I do appreciate your support. Whoop, pause. Regardless. And I will jot that down for the other Lunar game. It's okay, Mr. Ed. We're about to actually start the game, so hopefully it'll actually be worth something once we get there. Best JRPG I've ever played is FF6 or Chrono Trigger. I haven't reviewed them, so I'm not sure. Okay, so let's turn on the in-game music again, since we're getting into the actual game finally. Well, if I was reviewing EU4, I'd start at the earliest start date, so here we are. Ow. Oh, that hurts. All right. Hey, look, you can buy DLC. Hang on. I need to see something. Oh, alright, whatever. Okay. So we can play as all these people. A lot of hard difficulties. He's apparently easy-ish. He's apparently easy-ish. And that's it. By best beard? Let's see here. No rank, and only one city, but starts in a pretty good starting area. Lots of room to expand. Where's he at? Oh, he's way west. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I hate to say it, we're probably going to go with him. So let's just go with him. We'll leave it on normal. Leave historic events on. Leave suggestions. Normal. Normal. Historical lifespan. That should be fun. Female officers. Free origins. Historical. Can't select the... So these are things we can't select because these require DLC. Tactics, damage, duels, which is a DLC apparently. Surround and conquer, effective neighboring areas, durability restoration, wounded soldiers, and wounded officers. Sure. There's more stuff we can't select. Enemy unit info display, link damage, officer lineage, cut supply line effect, auto range of conquer, inflame damage, and morale. But I don't even know what this stuff is. Oh, whatever. We can't change those things, so we'll just kind of go with that. Also, higher difficulty requires DLC 2. I already mentioned that, though. I would say a decent amount of options, though. I've seen better, but I've seen worse. I'm playing this on PC.
东汉末期，灵帝当政
In the last days of the late Han, the age of Emperor Ling, the imperial court is in chaos, dominated by corruption forged by the eunuchs and the consort clan.
百姓在苛
The
政
anxiety and discontent of common people grows, as they suffer under the tyranny and brutal taxation, followed by natural disasters and famine.
此时
And people with laser eyes.
行道教主张角
Amidst such chaos, a ray of hope appears in the form of this guy, the founder of the Way of Peace. He wins the hearts of the people and rallies them to bring the Han dynasty to its knees.
史称黄
Thus begins the Yellow Turban Rebellion.
百
One
姓
after another, people wrap yellow-colored cloth over their heads and join the Yellow Turban Army. The waves of rebellion spread through the land like wildfire.
席卷了天下。
Realizing the gravity of the situation, the imperial court assigns He Jin as Grand General and orders these other people to quell the rebellion.
镇压黄巾。另一方面，
At the same time, warlords rise up across the land in response to the rising chaos, one of which is me,
还是在各地
and previous me.
汉
The
中
year is 184. The reign of chaos begins. Warcraft 3 reference. Oh god, that camera. The Yellow Turban forces defeated one government army after another. The threat they posed grows by the day. Troubled by this, he ordered for bulletin boards to be erected calling for all volunteers to battle against the Yellow Turban army. Hey, what do you think you're doing, sighing like that when you do nothing for our nation? Where's that coming from? Who in the world are you? My name is Zong. My given name is Fei. I'm a local butcher. I called you out because you sighed looking at that bulletin. I'm a member of the Han. My family name is Liu, and my given name is Bei. I was lamenting the fact that while I do have the resolve to take down the Yellow Turban bandits and save our nation, I have no means to make it happen. I get the feeling the game wanted me to play as him. What? You are part of the Han dynasty? That's great. I was just thinking how much I wanted to take down those Yellow Turban bastards, too. Alright, then I will help you. What, really? I do not lie. I'm willing to risk my life on your resolve. Oh, I never imagined I'd meet someone like you in a place like this. This is so high school. My resolve, your power? Let's work together to save this nation! Alright, with that settled, let's go to the tavern and have a drink. Barkeep, bring out your wine. I wanna drink to commemorate me joining the volunteer army. Huh? You with the beard. You looking to join the volunteer army too? Oh, that's right. The Yellow Turbans can't be allowed to continue oppressing the people. They must be brought to justice. I see. You as well. We are joining the volunteer army as well, because we feel the same way. My apologies. I am Liu, but I don't know how to pronounce your damn name. Of the Han. If we share the same resolve, perhaps you would fight together with us? It's more than I ever dreamed of. I am this person. It's a pleasure to meet you. Great! Now why don't the three of us go to save the world? For real? Alright, we shall swear brotherhood in the name of the great peach garden behind my house. You have a peach garden? Damn, you're rich, boy. We swear to the heavens, for the nation, for its people! We may have been born on different days, but we die together. And so a bond was formed in the Han's first year of this era, beginning of a bloody period in the history of the land. The overlapping sentiments the men shared came together as shining light through the tumultuous darkness. Okay, I've changed my mind. We gotta go play as him. We've gotta go play as him. I don't even care what the setup and scenario is. We gotta play as frickin', I I can't think of his name. The for real kid. Ugh. No, that's not what I mean when I say his name. Persona 5 for real. Ryuji. There we go. It's a shame. This is a really good start position. Look at that. Lots of room to grow. Good and easy access to the water, the ocean, and multiple rivers. Like, this is a strong starting position. But I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. I am, in fact, an elephant. Okay, so Yellow Turban Rebellion. Wait, what? Is he... Oh my god, he's not an option. Hold up. There he is. Well, we could start after that and start as him. His difficulty is max. Wow. Cao Cao's difficulty is really high, too. There's me again. Previous me. He starts with a small province and is completely surrounded by enemies. I'm just hesitant because I just started this game today. I'm not that confident in my abilities. Let's skip forward 10 years. Where's he at 10 years from then? Still difficulty 3. Not really that much stronger of a position, honestly. Surrounded by bigger and stronger enemies. Now I'm just curious. Hang on, let's zoom forward a lot. There he is. On the opposite side of the map. Easy difficulty at that point. Almost as easy as Cao Cao. Okay, no. I'm going to commit to the idea I already had. And we'll see where we go from there, if anywhere. So, normal, activate. Yep, we're good. Let's see if cutscenes are skippable. That seems promising. Okay. So, we're not in a great position, because we got this asshole to deal with right next door. And by this asshole, I mean the Yellow Turbans. But, you know, we got a couple of troops to work with. haven't tutorialized this. I don't even know what that means. I love how none of this was tutorialized. Oh god, what's merchant? What's any of this stuff? Oh god! There's foreign stuff? Ah, there's plots? Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's start with the basics. How many people do we have? A lot. Wow, that's a lot of people. Okay. I quit one step before the end of the tutorial, Shihali. I completed all of the tutorial except for finish conquering this land, and the only reason I quit there is because I ran out of time. So I don't think that really counts as me quitting the tutorial. Now. That's fine, Crow. We'll figure it out as we go. And I'd like to think I'm more professional than that, Ventures. Although we are going to quit streaming in about 40 minutes. Yeah, I was just debating where we go first. But first I'm trying to figure out what all these things even mean. So we can buy supplies, sell supplies. So that's just gold into supplies, okay. We ended up playing as whoever these people are. That guy.
那就行动吧。
Nah. His stats are kind of crap. Alright, nothing. Okay. So let's focus on priorities, shall we? I've got two rough options. I can solidify my borders with the Yellow Turbans in a manner that is beneficial to me, aka trying to take them along the river, so I have some terrain advantage with the hills and mountains, river over there, and probably more mountains there. So I can basically push my territory here north and west, or I can actually push into this completely unclaimed area, which will have no opposition whatsoever, and when the enemy then pushes towards me, I will have a much bigger, support structure to deal with it. I don't think I could grab both at the same time, at least not efficiently. Both directions are going to get me some good territory, it looks like. I don't know if I'd call it spoiling, but I don't want to hear it. Well, actually, you know what? Tell me what they did historically after I decide. How's that sound? That way you can see how stupid I am. That is lots of fertile land down there. That is a lot of food production in the south. Like a crap ton. This is the game's music, yes. It's very Dragon Quest-y, isn't it? Up north is pretty profitable as well, if we drive north first, but the border regions aren't going to be all that great. I don't know which river this is. It's Large River in the game. Whatever that river is. Damn it, Kira White Noise. I told you not to spoil. No, what's our relationship with these people? We are enemies with the Yellow Turbans, trusted with that jackass, normal with most other people, friendly with those two. So they are actually enemies of ours. The Yellow Turbans. What I thought. Okay. Let's test something. I would like to not be... Oh, it's going to cost me 1,000 gold. How much gold do I have? How much gold do I have? Why is there not a HUD update indicating what kind of resources I have on the main screen? You're joking. You're joking. So, if I mouse over my capital, it tells me my gold. So there's a concept I talk about a lot. It's called at a glance. Now, it matters in all video games, but it especially matters when it comes to interface and HUD design in strategy and management games. It's the ability to glance at the screen and be able to tell information at a glance. If I do this, I do not know how many troops I have access to. I do not know how much gold I'm making. I don't know my food supplies. In fact, I know almost nothing other than the year my current level, how many orders I have left this turn, and the type of thing my mouse hovers over, which I don't even know what those icons actually mean in the lower right. This is what hitting the scale button does. What this tells me is, wow, that is not well laid out. So there's my gold, my income per month, my expenditure per period, my supplies, my income per month, my expenditure per period, my troops, my market. That is not super well laid out. Yeah, this looks like a bad console HUD, which, considering this was predominantly on the Xbox and the PlayStation for quite a while, makes a degree of sense. Whatever. I think I'm going to go with my gut and fill out my rear. I like big territories, and I cannot lie. So I'm going to want at least 3. So I will lead 1 personally, of course. Don't need that many troops. What does that 3 mean? Oh, that's what that means. Let's go with the arrow for that. Or not. I'll send my main troops down here to claim the other actual city. Conquer, conquer.
我已经迫不及待了。
Next. Get all these old fogies here. So I have several old fogies here. Running on troops, but that's okay. Just give them all the troops. All the troops. Yeah, I'm sending a lot of the vets out quite on purpose to try and solidify a little bit. This is actually really risky what I'm doing, but I'm gambling a little bit. And that should hopefully get us a little bit of a baseline going. And you are... Yep, we're building up our commerce and our food right now. Okay. Any suggestions? Yeah, we'll see what the Yellow Turbans actually do here. Watch, I'm just gonna get stomped immediately. That'd actually be funny, really. It's okay. To get across the river, we're going to make boats made of ice. Sure. I don't even know what that means, so sure. We'll figure out what that means. That's training, so that's whatever. I actually forgot to do this. Who's my warlord? Ah. We'll use fish a lot. We'll do that. Since we're doing so much water stuff, we'll make our transports a little bit quicker and easier. We'll do the only thing we can do there. It's also related to that. Increase in public order. We want people to be nice and cool. We want people to support us, not to break their backs with whips and rice. I do actually remember that essay, Ross. Okay. Ships are unlocked up reaching certain levels. Chance of recover. Ships are unlocked. No, you're fine, Shihali. I did make your call. You're right, you're right. I made the call already. We're strengthening. And he's increasing our morale limits. Alright. Okay. And now we're just going to be waiting for a minute for stuff to happen. So let's advance some turns. Let's see how it all goes. Did you bring our talents to our army? I have been waiting for this moment, where a beautiful woman asks me for my talents. You realize we... Oh, yep. There comes the yellow turbans. Are we generating troops right now? Not really. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna be risky. And honestly, probably stupid. And keep going for a little bit. Really wish there was an easier way to see progress on this stuff, but whatever. Or is there? Nope. There is not. Unless I could do this. Nope. How about... Still nope. How about this? Still nope. Wow. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. I've already committed. I said I was gambling and I knew it. Looks like they're not heading east, which is good. Let's head here for right now. Just get kind of back in range. In striking range of our capital. I'm only going on down here. They're still producing. Sure.
非常感谢。
Oh, right. I also need to set someone up here, don't I? Okay. So I cannot send any of my officers down there, apparently. Unless I send them manually, which, okay, that makes a degree of sense. So, who do I want in charge of my southern flank? I notice there's no loyalty stat. I wonder if loyalty is even a thing in this one. Well, he's got decent governance abilities. Can I send more than one? Oh, I can. Excellent. All right, so let's send 3 people down. Yeah, those 3. That would be funny, Bragwin. Lee is leadership, I'm pretty sure. Leadership, strength, intellect, which is money, I think, or food. I think that's money. And then that's food, or vice versa. I forget which is which. And then charisma, which I have no idea what that is. Terrible tutorial. We've already talked about this. Alright. Go! Oh, sorry. Politics is food. Got it. No idea what charisma is. Alright, so they're on their way. They'll be able to start governance once we get there. We're probably going to want more people, which means we need to recruit more people, which means I need you to recruit some people. Let's start recruiting down there. So we're going to need at least one more officer down in the south. And I'm probably going to want several more in the north, so we're going to have to work on that too. But for now, let's see what happens. Nope. Denied. Also, we have enemy troops oncoming. We saw that coming. We might lose our capital temporarily.
合适，
But honestly, we kind of saw that coming.
好吧，
So let's go ahead and send them straight back as we were already kind of leaning towards. When did my troops get here? Are they already here? Was that one turn? Are we done? We are. Okay, so we're going to put him in charge there. And we have 0 troop income. Why do we have 0 troop income? Well, either way, we need our bread basket. That was always the plan. So let's get our bread basket going. And over here, we'll put... Hi, Star Wars. We're trying to conquer China right now. I'm trying to figure out why I have 0 troop income. I'm not actually sure why.
好吧，
I guess we'll figure it out as we go. He's on the way home. He's filling that out. They're getting agriculture going. They're getting economics going. Although, honestly, in hindsight, I think I'm going to change my mind here. Since this is our only place where we're developing troops, I think we're going to go ahead and switch to just focusing on getting our barracks going. But for that, I want someone a little bit more barracksy. Which I don't have, because everyone else is off conquering the universe for me. So, continue conquering. Conquer, conquer. It's terrible, though. I need a better soldier for that. So, never mind. Well, that's also... Okay, yeah, do that, do that. And let's see if we can try to recruit somebody here. In Jaipai. Just see if you can find somebody.
出发。
There too.
即刻出发！
Alright. Now to lose the game, like 4 turns in, as they take my capital. Yellow Turbans are like, we're gonna get this! Nope. They backed off. They backed off in a hurry. I'm actually surprised by that. Well, let's stay nearby, but let's go ahead and kind of
好吧，
spread our territory a little bit, shall we? Get some adjacency bonuses. Welcome back, Yada. As we're uglily painting the map down here. Do we have someone in charge of this place? We do not. God, I need more people. Yeah, let's do it here instead. I mean, true, low. I'm just surprised the AI recognized that and backed off. Like, I figured the AI would just keep driving for it because it was currently free. Relationships between us and the Yellow Turbanites have declined. I can even tell. What indicates that?
请注目。
So have we decided we're sick of the music yet? I admit I'm kind of mentally tuning it out, but... You know. I do like raising loyalty. Hey, be loyal. Be loyal.
荣幸之至。
Are we not, like, currently... Ah, okay. Yeah, let's see if we can hire a couple of people here.
即刻启程。
Okay. I'll let it play for a little bit longer. Say about 18 more minutes. Okay, so they're employing... I don't have adjutants yet. Damn it.
万事拜托了。
Oh, sure. Second, whatever. I don't care. I think we need to have physical presence.
请注目。
Enjoy dinner, Justin. Okay. Wish the area borders were a little bit easier to see. They're there, I think. Actually, no, they're not. So I don't actually know what my area borders are. I'm just guessing. And I have no other officers. I need more officers. I need more officers. Look for officers.
动身吧。即刻出发。
See, what's weird is I think we are a level 1. Because we are, yeah. Now, we might need to get to level 2. I'm not sure. But I'm still not actually sure why it's like that. We have a population of 55,683 down there. So we've got a people pool, right? Yeah, exactly. Look, I don't know why we're not producing any troops. Oh, you know what? I think I know why it is. Hang on. And I don't think I can do anything about it either. Well, maybe. Yeah, those are not great stats, but whatever. It's literally better than nothing.
谨遵命令。
There we go. Now we're producing a pittance of troops. But it's literally something. Costing us too. I think we're already kind of running a bit of a deficit in our economy. But that's kind of why I'm trying to grab land as quickly as I can here. And recruit people! Oh god, look at all that land! I want it all! Who's this Yahoo? I will conquer you in the end. Yeah, this is why I'm already giving a negative, and honestly we'll probably give 2 negatives to the interface and the HUD. Join us! We have confetti. Interesting.
请看，
We do not have cookies, only confetti. So, like, stuff like this. Apparently I can't build next to a city. I can only tell that based on, you know, observation. Like, if you'll notice, like, if I just mouse over here, none of these tiles are buildable. But if I go out 3 squares, all of a sudden they light up. So we got a camp, which decreases supply consumption, arrow towers, which is obvious, earth wall, which is obvious, fire trap, which is obvious, pitfall, which is obvious. I'm gonna go ahead and set up an arrow, and probably end up fighting some people on the way over there to do it. Thankfully, the south is relatively being left alone. It's good.
Simba.
Let's see what happens. You seriously want to fight me on this kind of terrain?
不要掉队，展现实力。请看，
He keeps saying there's someone important in the city, but I've never been able to figure out what that means. Possibly Pika? I honestly have no idea. That guy has really bad stats. But he's a leader, so go ahead and try to recruit him.
我出发了。
I need all the people I can get at this point. So let's send Charisma Lady there.
出发。
Hey, we have some troops. Barely. Hey, join us. Join us. Yeah, I see you up there. We could get flanked pretty easily. The Yellow Turbanites do outnumber us. So that's worrisome.
什么事？
Do me a favor. Reinforce us here, would you?
尽悉一切。
I'm not gonna ask. So wait, did we get them or what? We did. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, no, I think he's securing the port area. I think you're right. So let's put the port under the greedy guy. That sounds like a really good idea. And let's put that under him. Keep getting that aggro curve to growing. We need that infrastructure.
当然可以。
It feels like, just looking at it already, it feels like it really wants us to zoom in a lot of our troop production on like one town. Since if you're thinking about it in terms of resources, it costs 3 officers to start producing any troops at all. In fact, I'm actually debating withdrawing my troops, my officers from down there, and just kind of letting it not produce troops in order to try and use those officers in other capacity. I'm not there yet, but like when I start taking these other provinces, that's probably where I'm going to go with that. Speaking of rewarding specialization, why don't you all be more loyal?
南进不进。
Thank you. I wish to placate. This place. Sure.
那就行动吧。
Doubt it, but, you know, why not? And meanwhile, I want at least one more person here, so please help me find people. Thank you. And let's see what happens. Have you ever considered joining us? I don't wish to be an officer. Aw. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's extremely bad. They are sending a lot of reinforcements our way.
会让你知道侯虎为何强大。 过目。
That? Okay. Do we have an officer still here? No. Yeah, there's no tactical withdrawal. There's nowhere to withdraw to. This is our forces. So we're going to go ahead and... Yeah, we're going to focus on our western flank for now.
立刻出发。
We have 3 separate units, so we've got a little bit more mobility than they do. But they've got a lot more numbers on us.
什么事？ 尽 悉一切。
I'm going to focus them on the tower as well. Try to get that built a little bit quicker so we could have a little bit of some terrain advantage here. Yeesh. Yeah, this sucks. Alright, yeah, let's, Meanwhile, let's keep looking for people
前进。
and see what happens. Join us. We have confetti. We've challenged someone to a duel. That, I don't know what that means in context. We have higher strength than them, but they are more heroic.
江东之虎，北望
Do I have any input over this?
别太得意。
I don't, do I? Well, it's skippable, so that's nice, but we are getting wrecked here. Yep, we just lost. Our morale just took a huge hit. They just took a place with diplomacy.
神都使者在等您。
Arrow Tower just got finished. Hi. What do you want? Could I ask you to attack them? I'm gonna refuse this. Because I'm kind of busy right now.
攻击！
Now the good news is we actually wiped out one of the enemy armies. Thank you, Arrow Tower. Bad news is we've got another enemy army which is on its way, which I haven't been ignoring so much as just kind of letting do its thing at the moment. What do?
好了，
Ah, jeez, what are we gonna do?
我在这儿。遵命，
go ahead and pull out.
命令。
You,
即刻出发。
well, they're still loyal at the moment, so that's good. We don't have the money to keep bribing people, so we don't have the money to do anything right now. You guys producing money down there? Yes, good, okay. See you around, Yada. Okay, so yeah, stay the course, I suppose. This is just all kinds of bad, honestly. Oh, thank God they decided to come in range of the arrows. If they hadn't come in range of the arrows, that would be game. Another duel. Insert Yu-Gi-Oh music. Did we just Shrek him? Oh, we did. I'll take it. Huge morale hit. Now they're getting bombarded from every side. Yeah, that army is turbo dead. The downside is the turbines now have another 20,000 troop army coming our way. The Yellow Turbanites really don't like me for some reason. They also have ridiculous numbers. I probably did call them yellow, but I didn't mean it like that. They're literally wearing yellow. Just going to draw them completely. They really like to duel, don't they? Hey, Jukebuzz. Thank you again very much for the sub. If you want to put that towards something, let me know, please. In the meantime, I have a feeling this duel is going to go the same way it did last time. I am correct. Just straight up killed that guy. That's the end of that army. Okay. Okay. Honestly, I thank God for that arrow tower. But alright, alright. Alright, so I want you to return home with your full army, please.
我知道了。
What are we doing in the south? Still filling out territory, I think. What are you doing?
有何贵干？
You're doing nothing. Holy crap. Go do something.
遵命。
What? Oh. Let's go with that.
请交给我吧。
Still need more people.
即刻启程。
It's fine. I'll fight Lubu and it'll be cool. It'll be cool. Everything will be
即刻
cool.
启程。
Okay. So we're gonna pull back the home army
不要掉队。
and link up the home army so we can go deal with that renegade over there, who has decided very foolishly to come attack us. So never mind. I guess we don't have to link up to deal with him. We're just gonna crush him like a bug.
报告。
Still doing okay on resources. Which is good. He's heading that way. We've got that. Do we have someone down here? We do. We have several people down here. Let's get you. And I want you getting our supply line going. Look at that. Like, no income. Probably because we have no possession. But look at that.
"尽息一切。
Okay. So, keep searching for people. We apparently just need to be doing this every freaking turn.
那就出发吧。
我出发了。
Yes, but which one, Venters? Our loyalty's okay, and our money's okay. So,
非常感谢。
go and give it a little bit of... Yes, continue working for us against these peasant rebellion. We'll totally beat the 29,000 strong army that's roaming right outside our borders. It'll be fine. Alright, you foolishly decided to attack a city with an unprepared force. And you just lost over half your troops. Would not have done that myself, but, you know, what the hell do I know? Oh, wow. We need 1,000 troops to march. Well, on my target. So we're just gonna kill you from behind our walls. Have fun. Let's try to get something. I really wish I could do this a little bit better, but it's whatever. We are still... Yep, okay, good. Making sure. Yeah, we're killing a lot of them, but they have a 20,000 strong army under Zhang Bao, who is on his way right now. That's gonna suck. I don't think there's a lot I can do about that either.
那就出发吧。即刻出发。
So we'll find out. Oh god, they're building a camp. Yeah, the Mandarin's on his way.
忠心效命。
And dead. Okay. Yeah, you'll notice I'm very hesitant to leave the city right now. But you know what I could do? It's a little risky, but... That's extremely risky. That should be a little bit safer. Give me another arrow tower.
立刻出发。
We'll see how this works out. I'm not going to lure yet, although I'm kind of want to drag him in here. I would really like to fight him under 2 sources of siege at the same time. Looks like I'll be able to manage. Perfect.
请过目。
Actually, no, it looks like it just barely didn't finish. Damn. Okay. Okay. Nope, I can work with that. What happened? That's interesting. Execute. I have gathered brave volunteers in service to you. Please add them to the rank of our army. Oh, that's good news. 3,000 soldiers join. Thank you. I don't think I could give you orders to finish and then go. I I could get slightly better positioned. It looks like that's it.
即刻出发！
出发。
Recruit people. Yeah, I don't recruit them. There we go. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted the town and the arrow tower to both be hitting them at the same time.
看，有命令吗？
I want you to get the hell back home and get behind the walls. Now, we're going to lose that arrow tower, but I think that was worthwhile. Why do I have to do this manually each time?
即刻出发！
前进。
动身吧！
Make sure we're not forgetting our back end. Oh, oh, oh. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and stop training troops here. Discharge, discharge. Troops. Grab me that delicious farmland, would you?
出征！
I want a strong infrastructure in case I survive this upcoming battle. If we take out that 20-strong army, we're going to be in a lot better of a position. Hey, Evo, I'm about to cut off. In fact, I was supposed to cut off 10 minutes ago, but I'm kind of in the middle of fighting for my life against a really big army. We'll see what happens. Stellaris, a couple weeks ago.
效忠你，
If that counts. If it doesn't, it's been a while, and it would be EU4.
我会让你知道老虎为何强大。
I think we have this. Oh, geez. Okay, hang on. Let's see how this works out. Alright, Sorcerer.
江东之虎，
The dark side of the Peasant Rebellion will be crushed. Yeah, I think we got that. Have you learned your lesson? Uh-oh. There's a new faction. Damn it, we're conquering too slowly.
去看，主动出击，
Yeah, we're not doing great on money, but we're managing. He's way down there. Oh my god, the Yellow Turbanites are just the worst. Ugh, okay. There? Oh.
"即刻启程！出发！
Really wish there was a way to automate this.
即刻启程！动身吧！
But whatever, I suppose. Especially since, as near as I can tell, there's no reason not to do this every single turn.
前进。
It's like recruiting in Star Wars Rebellion. You just do it until you have all the officers. Whoop, nope, not him. No tags? Well, at least the T is going to be okay, right? Right? Well, we've killed half their army, so that's nice. Let's see what happens here. I was just waiting for that, too. And Emperor Ling. I appoint you the title of Lieutenant Governor. Thanks. I don't know what that means, but cool. I suppose we could check. We can create a division. I don't know what that means, but we could do it. Interesting. All right. March. The total badass. All the troops. just all the troops. Wipe them out. All of them.
跟我来。
Looks like we have better agriculture around there, so let's go ahead and push that.
谨遵命令。
And we've got 3 troops still out conquering territories. That's always good. So I'm going to let one more turn, and then I swear I'm going to cut off, because I really do need to be getting ready for my 3rd stream today. Oh, you are turbo dead. Goodbye.
回去。 报告。
Okay, we killed the 20-strong army. Alright. Now there's still a roughly 7 trillion enemy forces left. Oh my god, okay. But we'll deal with all that stuff tomorrow. So, for those who are not aware, we will have another stream in about half an hour or so here. Also on Guido's channel, it'll be D&D. That's cool. For those of you who don't want to see that, we'll be playing more of this tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And hopefully we will not die horribly to the overwhelming numbers of the enemy forces. So, I'll see you then.